election for the Democrats if it were not for the devastating defeats they're taking in their former heartland of the South.
You know, the contract for the future really was to go back to 1981, wasn't it?
Right. I mean, I think the Republicans are winning despite the contract with America, not because of it. I think it'll be interesting to see tomorrow what Clinton says in his statement, how he deals with this. If he takes part of the blame himself, I think it will really help, rather than blaming it on the congressional Democrats.
But I can see the revisionist history has begun already this week. The revisionist version of this election is going to go like this: that it was not a victory for Republicans, it was not a victory for conservative ideas, that it was all dirty politics and negative campaigning. And that's not true. If you look at the races, there were just as many dirty ads that were run against Republicans as against Democrats.
I think that would be a mistake.
You're the embodiment of the liberal mind, because I tell you why.
And the liberal body. Mind
I don't want
body.
to get into that because when
family hour.
Yes, because when you talk about the attack on the contract with America being a success, it wasn't a success, it failed, but you say, gee, it sounded so good, it made us feel so good, we should have done it, but it didn't work for the Democrats when they trashed the contract, which included things people like the line item veto, the balanced budget amendment, term limits.
But when it was pointed out what they'd have to do to balance the budget, I think that was a lot of guesswork.
But Margaret, didn't work.
Of course, the problem is it didn't add up. But I want to tell you, Mona, I agree with you. The Democrats were just as irresponsible as the Republicans in an awful lot of these races. This is Al Hunt saying that we will be back in 2 hours to shed some more heat, maybe a little bit of light. And now back to Bernie and Judy.
Thank you, Al. Always light. I almost said heat. We'll have the latest on the races and Larry King live with some guests right after this local cable break.